Hi everyone, welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. How are you today? Happy Thanksgiving everyone. I hope it was a wonderful day for you yesterday. And I want to wish everybody lots of happiness, joy, and I'm very grateful for your presence in my life this year. So very thankful and grateful for all of my subscribers and people who are watching my channel. So thank you. So appreciative of you guys. So today is Feng Shui Friday, okay? We're back again. It's another Friday. And today's kind of I would say quiet day, okay? The energy shifts don't take place until next Friday, or next week, I should say. We do have a solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius on the 4th of December. And then we're going to change flying star energies, from the cosmos on December 7th. We'll be moving into the next influences. So this is kind of like a pause, until we are going into the next eclipse. Now we've just had the full moon eclipse that happened, and so we're still kind of feeling that a little bit, right? And so we're kind of in between. Now if you're feeling tired or you're feeling a little bit stressed out, then relax. Get your rest, pay attention to the body signals, your mind, body, and spirit, and just be very good to yourself during this eclipse season. When we move into December 4th, the total solar eclipse in Sagittarius, it completes an 18-month cycle. So, what does that mean? What does it mean? It means that it's a good time to look back at how you've changed, how you've grown, how you evolved, how you've transformed over the last 18 months, okay? Now, that is going through 2020, going through COVID, 2021 in recovery, so I'm sure you have gone through a tremendous amount of changes over this time. We're closing out that cycle. So, what is it that you want to take with you into this next cycle, and what is it that you're going to leave? It's good to be self-reflective and to walk away with what are the lessons that you've learned during this time, and to come from a place of growth and ascension and evolution when you're looking back over this last 18 months. I know for myself, I am not the same person I was in January of 2020. So I know that there's many people like me that have gone through a series of changes through 2020, through COVID, and also 2021. And now here we find ourselves at the end of 2021 and getting ready to go in through a portal on the 4th through the total solar eclipse, which is huge energy shifts into the next year as we go into the year of the water tiger, which starts on February 1st. We are coming out of the metal ox year, which is metal and earth, and we are now moving into a water and wood, which is very different energy. If you haven't seen my video on the year of the tiger, I would highly recommend it. I did it a few weeks back, I think. It's in my video, so please look for that. Please watch it. It tells a little bit about what to expect in 2022. And stay tuned, because I'll be doing more on that as well, okay? Now, as we're moving into this total solar eclipse energy next week, this week we are ending, the Neptune is going direct in Pisces. So what that means is that you may feel a little bit tired and low on energy, and just take time for yourself, get your rest, make sure you're eating properly, doing your exercises or yoga or whatever's going to keep you balanced through this holiday season. The holidays can be very stressful during this time. And so Feng Shui, when we look at the Feng Shui of this season, we want to keep balanced, okay? We want to have a nice balance. Feng Shui literally translates into wind and water, the seen and the unseen. So it's not always about what we see, but it's sometimes what we don't see that's bringing up emotions, bringing up different beliefs and attitudes, and you wondering where is that coming from. Now is a good time to take a look at those emotions, attitudes, and belief systems that have happened over the course of the last 18 months and decide what it is that you believe in, who you are now, and what you want to release during this eclipse season. Okay, and then as we move into the next year, the self-reflection can really, really be helpful right now for you. So, of course, changing your homes. Now we're moving into the holiday season, so everybody's feng shuiing their home for the holidays. I did do a video on where to put your Christmas tree, so if you haven't seen that, please look through my Spiritual Sanctuary YouTube channel, and that will be on there as well. And you can figure out, based on the flying star energies for November and December, where to put your tree in the most auspicious area for the holiday season. And also your decorations and all of your beautiful things and collectibles that you've put out usually for this time of year. And where is the best gathering spot for your guests and for your table and all of that? Good to know what those flying star energies are. And I did briefly go over those last Friday on my Feng Shui Friday video, so go back and look at that one as well. Next week, what we're going to be doing is the flying stars for December, and that changes on December 7th. We're going into a brand new flying star energy patterns from the cosmos, okay? And so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to talk a little bit more about the solar eclipse in Sagittarius and the new moon in Sagittarius, okay? And all about the situation with that. I briefly went over it a little bit now, but what I would suggest you do during this particular week ahead is just to kind of reflect on the last 18 months through this cycle and what is it that you have grown and learned and evolved through. And once you get some insight into how far you have come and how maybe life-changing your life has been, it's a good time for self-reflection and to be grateful and thankful for all the changes that have occurred in your life as a result of this last cycle. Now, I would like to just give you a little explanation of what's coming for the year, okay? So I am going to be doing the December tarot card readings for every zodiac sign. And so I'm going to start posting those on Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday's December 1st. So they should all be up by December 1st. Those will be for the December towards the end of the year messages. Now those messages are from Spirit. They come in through the tarot cards. I never know what the messages are going to be. I am just the channel for the divine and the spirit world to talk through me to give you the messages that you need to hear. And sometimes some mediumship messages come through from deceased loved ones, so they always come in for me, and so therefore I know they come in for you as well. So please, if you are just stopping into this channel for the first time, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you get my future videos next week that come out, so you won't miss those. And then if you are returning to the channel, you know how much I care about you, and thank you so much for returning and being a part of my community. I do appreciate all of you, and so thankful and grateful for your sticking with me all year long and being a part of the community, okay? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, or you haven't hit the notification bell or the thumbs up, please do that, because it keeps the channel going and keeps things flowing. And of course we want to do that. We want to keep the channel growing as we're moving forward into next year. So so those zodiac signs will be out next week, and that will be, you know, the message for the end of the year. And then what I'll be doing is, I'm not taking any readings right now, and I already have what I'm going to be taking. And then next week on Friday, what I will do is I'll have a scheduler that I will be posting. So I won't be taking any more emails anymore. Everything will come through my schedule. And so then you can just go on my scheduler and decide what day and time that is open that you would like a reading, and then just schedule it in there, or a Feng Shui consult with me, okay? So that way, you know, I eliminate the email part of things, and it'll go directly to my calendar. And then I'll just be notified, and we will talk at our scheduled time. Okay, and I will send you the information that you need, and then you send me the information that I need. And I just think it's going to work a lot more efficiently moving forward into the next year. Okay, so I have some other changes that I'm putting into play for the following year ahead. We're going to change the format a little bit from Feng Shui Friday into Feng Shui field trips. So I'm going to start doing field trips for everybody, where I will be on location to show you Feng Shui right off the camera, okay? So you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be getting more detailed in what kind of Feng Shui is for what environment, what external influences are affecting a site. We're going to look at homes, we're going to look at commercial buildings, we're going to look at land, we're going to look at all kinds of external influences and internal influences. So the Feng Shui Field Trip Friday is going to give you a bird's eye view of what Feng Shui principles are, and what you'll be able to see them up close and personal without me trying to explain to you, put this here, that here, you know, and a lot gets lost in the translation, right? So look for that coming up. That's going to be really fun for me as well, because it's going to get me out of the house and on location shooting different places that you can see with my camera of different Feng Shui aspects, okay? So you're going to have a great learning experience through the field trips, and I will have fun just getting around, just showing you different sites that you maybe don't know. Maybe you've never experienced Feng Shui up close and personal. So this will be really great, and that'll be coming up in future Feng Shui videos. However, next week what we're going to talk about is the Flying Star Feng Shui, and also the solar eclipse. So next week we'll be here doing that, and so look forward to that. That'll all be in the email newsletter. So if you are not on my mailing list, I would highly recommend that you do, because a lot of our information for the next Flying Star cycle is going to be in the newsletter in written form. So there is a link below for my email newsletter. There's also a link for my private Facebook group. So please join. We'd love to have you and be a part of the community there as well. Okay. So also you can go to my website and read a little bit about me, myspiritualsanctuary.com. If you're not quite sure who I am and what I do, that is the place to go to read about me and all the different services that I provide, and that way you'll know, and you'll be tuned into what I'm doing. I do now a lot more tarot card readings and astrology sessions, and not so much on location Feng Shui consultations. Probably, most likely due to the fact that COVID has changed everything. So now we're doing a lot of the Feng Shui online by internet and by camera and that kind of thing. So very rarely do I do a Feng Shui consultation in person anymore. They're all online. And so don't think that you can't have one for 2022 if I can't make it to your location, if you're out of the country or out of the state or far away from me. I can definitely do it by internet, or I can do it through pictures and look at your floor plan and work from there. And then I include the birth information on top of that, so that's also helpful. So there's many different things that are shifting and changing over the course of the next year coming up, and I just wanted to kind of take this Friday, this Feng Shui Friday, take this time to kind of go over things with everyone and how the things are going to be shifting and changing, okay? And that way you'll know what to expect for the end of the year. Now, next week, I will do the flying stars. I will do a little bit talking about the new moon and the solar eclipse. And then the next 2 weeks after that, I'm not really sure what I'll be doing at that point. So another reason to check in with my email list, because everything will be on there. As we're approaching the holidays, people get really busy. Things get really busy, and the topics that I feel Spirit wants me to relay to people, sometimes they just come out of the blue. So I don't commit myself to saying I'm doing this, and this more than a week in advance, because I kind of tune in with what's going on with my tribe, my community, and then I listen to Spirit as far as what Spirit would like me to relay to you, as well as what would be most beneficial for you to learn at that particular time. Okay? So stay tuned. That's what's up for the rest of December. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will get back to you, okay? So I am going to just leave it at that, and we are going to pick a few healing cards from the Saints and Angels and Messages from the Angels, my double healing deck, as I normally do. And we're going to see what Spirit would like me to leave everyone with today. All right. Spirit, what is it that you would like me to say to my community? For the week ahead, what healing advice do we have for everybody, Spirit? All right. We have the blessings of abundance. Your guardian angel wants you to know that blessings of abundance are on their way to you. See that cornucopia? It's going to be a great holiday season for you. And pause. Remember I said, take it easy this week coming up. Be easy on yourself with all these eclipses that we've been dealing with. Pause if you need to. Take time out and get plenty of sleep and rest. And then we have Merlina, and Merlina says, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So somebody out there needs to hear that. Somebody needs to get expert advice if they're making a very important decision before the end of the year. Oh, stress management. That card just came out before when I did a reading. So everybody be good to yourself this week, okay? Release your stress. Meditation and prayer is also good for that, you know. Eating well, exercising, yoga is really good for that. And you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. See, as I said, sometimes the pets will come through, and I never know who's going to come through from the upper realms. But if you have lost a pet recently, just know that they're coming through to let you know that they are well, they're fine, they're enjoying themselves up in the higher realms on the other side with all the other pets. And your pets on earth are doing fine as well. They're being blessed by spirit right now. So that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you a wonderful week ahead. And I would love to wish you happy Thanksgiving again. And I guess that's it. So I'll see you next week. And until then, I want to wish you much love, light, and blessings. Namaste.